there were a lot of educated sovereigns that read this paperwork and could confirm to those folks that this stuff was legit, you know. And reading it's very simple read, and you can find it on the internet now. You know, I can link that up on the vid here too. So you know, it's just, now here's the thing about all of this is that people can now hopefully just totally see the lamestream media totally botching this story. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And
that's exactly right.
I mean, why are you even going to watch that anymore? Why are you going to even watch that crap anymore? The CNN, the MSNBC, the Fox News, the LA Times, all these other, you know, the big papers, they're all putting out the same story. Why watch all of them? Just get one, you know? And you can get that from the internet. So what are you even paying for your cable for? I mean,
that's right.
Dino, I don't think Dino has internet. I don't have it, you know, TV rather. Go ahead.
Let me add that it may not be an all bad thing. If they're placing people like Guardians of the Republics on their shows, and they're showing, you know, that there is some, you know, some groups out there that are definitely against the government, that is against the ways of the government. No matter how they spin it, the people should be given enough information to investigate it themselves.
Well, I mean, the way the
just go to PyraBang.com. Just go to the website of the Guardians of the Republic. As long as we're putting it out there, and we keep telling the people that we will refer you to the internet. You can watch it on mainstream media if you want to, but we will keep referring you back to the internet.
Go to the internet, because the internet is where you're interactive.
You can research it yourself.
The internet is where you're interactive. Okay, when you're watching TV, you're being programmed by a trillionaire. That's exact. They're programming. They're putting the next thing on that they want to progress your brain into believing. Okay. Now, when you go on the internet, you're clicking where you want to click. That's the fundamental difference. You're actually interactively getting involved in your education. Okay, you're not being programmed.
Simple. It's something you can explain to a 6 to 7 year old, and I know this from experience. I sat down and I talked to my 9-year-old and my 7-year-old at the same time, and I said, let me show you the difference between a television and the computer internet. And I explained to them, on the internet, you can find any program that excites your mind or anything that you're interested in. Any program. On the television, and I started changing stations on the television. I said, on the television, you get a limited number of programs, and you only get what those people on television want you to see.
And there is an obvious difference between people that don't have internet and people that do. Okay, I'm not saying this in any kind of an insulting way at all. They are just visibly dumbed down way more than somebody that has internet. It's so blatantly obvious.
Somebody dumbed down for the sake of their pride, but I would say that definitely they're less informed.
Oh man, they're just marching to their drum. I mean, that's all it is. You're marching to exactly what they want you to do. When they say, you know, when the trillionaire is trying to get you guys to feel something, okay? Think of the feeling that you're feeling when you're watching this particular news program or whatever. Do you think that the producer, the trillionaire that's trying to get you to absorb that information, do you think that they're trying to go for that feeling that you're feeling at that moment? And think of it abstractly like that. You know, don't just zone into the TV. Think about what they're trying to make you feel, because that is how the whole New World Order system works. Is they work through human emotions. They use the media. They motivate, because that's what motivates people, is their emotions.
That's right. And one of the top emotions, of course, is fear. And they put that at the top. They use it. They find whatever the people of America are scared of, whether it's brown people with head turnises around their head and wrapped in robes and long beards, or, you know, with machine guns, or maybe people similar to that in America who are long beard, brown skin, wrapped in turbans and head bandages around their head. They put that into the people. They want to control us by fear.
Well, they want to divide us. They have to divide us. They've got to get us thinking, worried about each other, because if we're worried about each other, then we're not worried about them. But with the Restore America plan, I think it's great that we're being attacked, and I want to see people just start throwing their TVs out the window. Not nice TVs like this one, you know what I mean? But
not the nice ones, just the bad ones.
Yeah, no, the ones that don't get internet. Yeah, well, no, you know what I'm saying. I mean, get rid of your cable. Just do internet. I have my cable for the internet. I don't have the TV channels or anything like that. On PyraBang, I'm entertained all day long, man, by the stuff that people are posting on PyraBang, all the different YouTubes and audio stuff and different educational stuff. So, I mean, for $6 a month, I get way more information than I could ever think of getting from cable. So,
yeah. Well, I don't even watch television here. Most of it's in Japanese. We don't have. Well, we do. I'm sorry. We do have cable, but most of the cable that's on my television comes as education programs for my children.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I'll watch television is like early in the morning, and during the weekdays, my wife turn on the news going on around Japan and the world, and I pay attention from there. But for the most part, I don't watch television at all.
Mm-hmm. It's just not healthy. I found it to just not be healthy to watch it. I mean, you're sitting there and you're taking whatever they're dishing out. So, anyway, I think this has been a great program, man. I think we should probably top it off here, unless there's anything you want to add.
No, just one thing. America needs to realize that this is no longer about outside influences, Palestine and Israel, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq. It is now about our country, our own sovereignty, and our own republic. This is what's going on now. Any politician that speaks about Palestine, Israel, Afghanistan, Iran, North Korea, any other country, and not talking about America.
Yeah, unless they got their boots on our soil and they're they got their boats pulling up on our shores, unless it's something like that, we don't want to hear nothing about it.
That's right. This is about America first. This is about America second. This is about America third. And every politician needs to talk like that, or they need to be gone.
Yeah.
And we need to realize that this is about America first, second, and third, because America is falling.
Yeah. Well, it's just been recovered, man. This is done. It's a done deal. Like I said, everybody needs to sit back, be patient, and watch it happen, and enjoy your new liberty. Now, here's another thing on the taxes, and I'll close it out with this. IRS is, according to Texas State Coordinator, he's got it on pretty good confirmation that the IRS is gone as of February of 2011. So you have my personal suggestion to go ahead and not pay your taxes, and that could be your tax protest for April 15th. And one more announcement, Dino, I don't even know if you know this yet. I will be speaking at the South Carolina Tea Party. I still got to get the town. Okay, I gotta ask Brian about the town. He'll probably throw it in the comments if he watches the video. But I will be talking at speaking at the South Carolina Tea Party on April 17th.
But that's great. You go in there, you break a leg or break a few.
I'll definitely open some eyes.
I'm happy to hear that, and I think it couldn't have happened to a better man. Christian, I've known you a while, and I think that I've just watched you evolve, and I think we need to continue this. I can do some direct reports with you if you'd like once a week.
Awesome, and this is great. We'll do a bunch of these. I think we need like a structured, what points we're going to cover. Do a little news brief, and then bang bang. Because on YouTube you can only do 10 minutes at a time. So I think like 3 videos. So if we kept the shows to like 30 minutes. I think that'd be action-packed 30 minutes, and we'd be good. So I think I'm going to edit this down to about like 30 minutes, some of the best stuff, and then throw it up on YouTube.
Great.
All right.
We'll talk again, Christian.
All right,
Take
Dino.
care of yourself.
All right.
And we'll talk again next time.
Okay. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye. I'll shut this off, man.